Hello. So in 2022, I did a video from where I'm standing right now, and it said, I guess you nosy lot want to know where I've woken up this morning. And I woke up in my tent in this special place. I was at the top of a lighthouse on the Orkney Islands on the wonderful island of North Ronaldsay. And we weren't sure if the airplane was going to be going, and then I found out it was. So I rushed down from the lighthouse, got my bag over at the bird observatory place where I was staying, got on a 6-seater aeroplane, and I flew from North Ronaldsay to Kirkwall, stayed the night on a yacht with Trish, the lady that was on Castaway 2000. Then I went and got a ferry to Aberdeen, which I then jumped on a coach, and I came here where I'm standing right now so I could experience something very, very special and very, very sad. So I'll say it to you today. Guess where I have landed? Not woken up, but guess where I have arrived today. I will show you. In 2022, my friend Julie and I and our friend Patty spent the night at Buckingham Palace here in London so that we could experience the Queen's funeral. She was a patron of the RNLI, and we wanted to be here to show our respects from ourselves and also from the RNLI. And here I am again. I've not been here since 2022. And also, when Kate and William got married, my daughter and I camped over there with some friends from Texas, and I think, were they from Venezuela? And we spent the night at Buckingham Palace the night before Kate and William got married, and we watched the kiss from up here on the balcony. So we were here for, my daughter and I were here for Kate and William's wedding, and my friends Julie and Patty and I were here for the Queen's funeral. The internet went off for a minute. So I remember being here for the wedding and being here for the funeral, and the whole of the mall had Union Jack flags just everywhere. And Taylor and I camped over here, and when the Queen got married, when the Queen passed away, we camped over there. And I'm very proud to be British, and people say different things, but that's my opinion, so let me say what I want to say, and you have your opinion. But there you go, we are at Buckingham Palace. And there's the famous balcony, right up there. Look at that. The lock. Really cool. So it's very different, and everywhere obviously it's got Elizabeth II reigns, so I don't know if they changed those or they're just left, I'm not sure. But here we are at Buckingham Palace. It's a far cry from being on the coast, and over there you've got some of the big buildings of London, and down that way, look at that. Not like the cliff tops, is it? Look down there. Wow. Massive buildings everywhere. So I've got 3 hours before my next coach that takes me down to Dorset. So I thought I'd bring you here and show you Buckingham Palace. And I might go into a couple of museums. There's 2 of the guards over there. I myself prefer the coast than the big cities. You've got the Queen's Guards, the Grenadier Guards, the Scots Guards, I think there's the Irish Guards, I can't think there's another one. The Coldstream Guards. I lived in London when I was young, so I dated one of the guardsmen, so I remember some of the names. And when there's an event here, all the media is usually all around. Lots of people here today, lots of tourists. that are fascinated, that have never been here before. I've been here quite a few times, and the rain's about to come. But there we are. I thought I'd show you Buckingham Palace. Why not, eh? Tracy and Aggie's walk around the UK, not always the UK coastline. Not as many tourists as there usually is, and when there's events, like when the Queen passed away, it was really sad. There's some gardens nearby, and I've never seen so many flowers in my life. But I myself think that there should be a charity set up, so instead, in lieu of buying flowers that just rot, same with Princess Diana, that there should be a special charity that we can put our money into, because I can't imagine the millions and millions of pounds that were spent on flowers when Diana died and when the Queen died, and they're just going to sit there and die and rot. There you go. There's the balcony. Sorry, I'm wrong. Right there. It's right there. I don't know what I was thinking. Right there's the big balcony. I got it wrong. That was just a little balcony. That's the big balcony where they wave, and where I saw the kiss with William and Kate, who I think are a lovely couple actually. He's going to make an amazing king. So when I was 16 and a half, 17, I moved to London. And I think I lived in London almost 2 years before I moved to America. So I went from Bath to London, and I worked as a nanny for some rich couples here in London. But I wouldn't want to live here now. It's too busy for me, but it is a lovely city. Well, there's some tours or something going on. I guess they're giving tours around the palace.
Not that one.
I've never actually been inside myself. Lots of armed police everywhere. Normally we don't have guns in England, but certain things like this we have guns, obviously. The parks around here, I remember when I lived here, we'd walk around Hyde Park and take the little charges, the children that I nannied for around Hyde Park. There were lots of other nannies around, and the squirrels would come up to us and we'd feed them. And I'm a coast girl, not a city girl. Go look at this sign over here and see what it says. I think this is the park that had all of the flowers laid in the grass. And this was all filled with people. Maybe I'll walk up to Trafalgar Square. So I'll tell you where everything is in relation to the Buckingham Palace. So Hyde Park Corner is that way, and Trafalgar Square is that way. So I think I'm going to walk to Trafalgar Square, 12 minutes away. And Piccadilly Circus is that way. I don't feel like Piccadilly today. St. James Cafe, Trafalgar Square. There we go. So we are in London. Aren't the trees amazing? Changing the guard. So Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 11 a.m. and on Sunday at 10. There's a song when I was a child, The Changing Guard at Buckingham Palace. Christopher Robin went down with Alice. Here you go, look. So you've got the Grenadier Guards, the Scotch Guards, I forgot the Welsh Guards, the Irish Guards and the Coldstream Guards. Those are guards. This is called Green Park. So we are going to go to Trafalgar Square and see Lord Nelson. Gillian, are you around? I don't know if anyone's watching this at the moment. Everybody's probably at work. I think I'm going to walk to Trafalgar Square next. So it's happy birthday from London for my daughter Taylor, my friend Pamela that I went to school with, my friend Kim in Florida, and one more person. Who's the other person that's birthday is today? Taylor. Oh, Liz Owens-Williams, and she lives in Wales. So Taylor, happy birthday. Kim, happy birthday. Pamela in Bath, happy birthday. Kim in Florida, and Liz in Wales. Happy birthday from Buckingham Palace. And I'm now going to Trafalgar Square. Lots of love. See you later. Bye.